And we are live. Welcome, family, to another show. Today, we have a first time guest, a good friend of mine, Julian, in the building. He is currently in South Africa. What's going on today with you, brother?
What's going on, player? What's going on?
Nice, nice. And you have a friend right there. What's her name?
All right, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Fix.
Her name is
Nice,
Vic.
nice.
Fix.
Fix.
Vix. Okay, cool, cool. And what part of South Africa are you, bro?
Right now I'm currently in Cape Town.
Okay, you're in Cape Town, South Africa. And is this your
Mm-hmm.
first time there?
This is my second time here.
Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So let's start at the beginning, man. What are the travel regulations to get into Cape Town right now?
Right now, man, it was another a quote unquote pretty big YouTuber that just got in here like last week. So I don't see anybody having issues, but I know
Hmm.
um people are saying that the America is keeping them from coming, but I couldn't really tell you, man. I haven't heard anybody having issues. People are flying in and out of here all
Hmm.
the time, so I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, and did you have to provide a PCR test or anything when you entered the country?
Oh man, I got over here before the whole lockdown thing, man. I've been over here for a minute. Like I own property and stuff here, so I just go back and forth. You feel me?
Nice, nice, man. Okay, okay. So how long you been over there?
So at this point right now, I've been over here like going on 2 years.
Oh, nice, bro. Nice, nice. Okay, and where are you from originally?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, but my father and my grandmother are Dominican, so
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So
yeah.
let me ask you this, bro. What made you decide to go over there and establish yourself in South Africa?
Can you say that one more time?
What made you decide to go over there and establish yourself in South Africa?
Oh, I met a woman, and I
Okay.
had to see if the whole country looked like that. You know what I
Uh
mean?
huh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. And how long have you been traveling? Period. South Africa, the first country, or you've been traveling for a
No,
while?
I was traveling local, like around 18. But I went international for my first time at like 21, and I went to South America. I hit like Colombia, what was it? Cuba, Guatemala, Honduras, El
Okay.
Salvador. I went to all those places. I didn't hit Brazil. Um, and then after that, I went to Japan. I stayed in Japan for 2 years.
Oh,
And I
nice.
hit while I was living in Japan. I hit up China, Korea, Vietnam, Philippines, and then now I'm here in Cape Town.
Okay. So you a world traveler then, bro?
I wouldn't say world. I haven't been to Europe or anything like that, but
Hmm.
I'm trying to get around. Yeah.
Nice. Nice, man. And do you say your parents are Dominican? You speak Spanish?
I like so
Poquito.
I'm a what is it second generation or my
Okay.
pops grew up there, but they raised me over here, so I didn't grow up with my pops. I grew up with my mother who was Gullah Geechee, so no, I don't really honestly, but I have been over there and like stayed with my family, and stuff like that. So I'm
Man,
pretty
you
much just
said,
Black American at that point.
oh boy, you said Gullah Geechee. I got some Gullah Geechee bloodlines as well, bro. We might be distant
Yeah, man,
cousins or something,
my
man.
mother from like by way of South Carolina, somewhere out
Mm-hmm.
there. I don't know.
Nice, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Fellas, we got 11 in the room. Do me a big favor and hit that like button for your boy when you come into the room, man. We got Julian here. He's giving us some good game and good information on South Africa. So, real quick, man, give me a comparison of the dating in America versus the dating in South Africa that you've seen so far.
Okay, so I noticed this is a big topic in the what is it, the chat room or the what is the
The-
group page
y-
a
yeah, the
lot.
group.
I personally, and I'm just saying me, I know people may have experienced that, but I really personally never had any problem with Black women in America.
Hmm.
Um, when it comes to dating here, though, obviously it's different because a lot of the women won't meet you financially. You know what I'm saying? So you will be the low bear when it comes to when you want to go somewhere, you're gonna have to pay stuff like but that's kind of what it is when you go anywhere non-European when traveling. So
Okay.
you'll be the one paying for y'all to go out to eat, or you're gonna be the one paying blase blase. You may find a woman that does have a nice job where she will do some things for you every now and again, but for the most part, you're gonna be you're gonna carry the financial load.
Okay, cool. And I want to ask Vix a question here. Vix, let me ask you, what are the difference between dating a South African man and an American man that you see?
Well, I don't know. It's tricky.
Uh-huh.
Dating South African men is obviously just traditional, because
Mhm.
it's all you've ever known and everything, and the way that they do things is more of a, they've got that thing that they need to provide. They feel they need to provide, and they feel they need to, their opinion matters. They've got that traditional mindset. Where else with everyone else or foreign nationals, it's kind of like open-minded. It's not, you're allowed to have a voice. You can sort of just like voice yourself in that way. Where else here it's more traditional, like what a man says at the end of the day uh goes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I guess that would be the difference. And it just comes with the responsibility. The men here know that if you if you're with a woman, you just have to do everything. You cater for everything financially, you know.
Mhm.
And then when you're dating people from outside of South Africa, they kind of need time to adjust, I guess, because they used to maybe that sense of independence from the woman from their countries and things like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
Okay, and as far as you said traditional dating, there in South Africa, do the men there have to pay a dowry or meet the parents in some type of way in order to date?
No, they don't have to. But then, if obviously they want to get serious, if
Mhm.
they want to commit like that, then they have to. They have to pay what we call lobola.
Mhm.
So they'll have to, go to your family, arrange that, negotiate, and then your family will set a specific price, or
Mhm.
they'll just say bring these like a certain amount of cows. That is
Mhm.
the lobola. Yeah, so that's when you can actually move in with the guy and you can start a family. So that's the traditional way of doing it.
Okay,
But dating, you don't need that.
oh, okay, cool. And if you bring a foreigner home, okay, a guy from America, African American, is that cool there? Is it like any like issues with that? Are you
You said if
welcoming
you
to
bring
dating?
like an African American home, is that gonna be an issue?
Oh no, if you do, you'll just be the talk of the town.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
be more like a celebrity because everyone will want to talk to that person. So we're
Hmm.
very warm like that because if we meet, if someone is from America, it's a big deal. If
Hmm.
they're from like other continents specifically, it's like they make it a thing. Everyone just wants to talk to that person. Obviously, because you speak differently, you look a bit different, maybe in your style or whatever the case is. So they'll just get excited to just talk to you. That's it.
Okay, nice. And Julian, let me ask you this, brother.
What's up? Hey, you
Uh,
gonna show them your outfit? Show 'em- Hey man, I got to wear something special for y'all boys, man.
okay,
Go ahead,
hold on,
show
hold
'em
on.
your little
Let me take
outfit,
this down. Go
man.
ahead.
She in here dressed up.
Oh, I didn't see all that.
She in here
Oh,
dressed up.
nice.
What? Man, what y'all mean? Nah, man. Hey, we
That's
gotta
what's
keep
up,
that in the
bro.
group because my other side gonna kill me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you, bro. But what was
Yeah,
you saying, my man?
man, I forgot now, man. Oh. Very beautiful, Vix. Um, just like damn, I really did forget. As far as like going out on dates and everything, like advice would you give a first timer traveling there? Just touchdown. Is it like Tinder big out there, or is just approaching? How does that work out there?
So it depends on which type of women you're going for. So when it came, so there's three type of women out here. There's white, black, and colored. So she would be
Hmm.
considered black, right? Or sorry, white, black, colored, and foreign, she would be considered black South African. And then you'll have the light skin, like the mulattoes, those creamy colored ones, or the white mixed Indian race ones. Those would be your colored, and then you have your white women. So as far as when it comes to white women, I've only been approached. Like on Tinder, I've never like actually met. Oh, sorry, one time met and hung out with a white woman. If it comes down to white women, I'm usually approached by them. When it comes to colored women, I've usually met most of them off of Tinder, which are the light skinned ones, the ones that look like Spanish, Indian, you know. And then the black ones, I feel like they're more approachable when it comes up to the cold approach. You know, when just walking up like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're more accepting to it as opposed to the colored girls. Now, I never I never actually ran up on a white woman, but I ran up on plenty of colored women, and I just feel like they're more approachable when it comes to that. I hope I answered your question, bro. I'm trying.
Yeah. Most definitely. Now I got a big question for both of y'all now. Really more so Vix. Is there like polygamy there in South Africa, in that portion of South Africa where a man can have more than one wife?
I missed that.
He said, "Can let me get my answer." Yes, and in South Africa they are cool with it. Now she might give you a different answer, but I know for a personal fact, yes, man. And that's one of the reasons why I like it here. But he said is polygamy cool, like having more than one wife, more than one girlfriend.
That's a norm.
My bad.
That's it's a norm. It's normal, you know. We used to it. It's our tradition. It's part of our tradition actually to have more than one wife. So we are used to the idea of sharing a man, and we're open to it. Obviously, not everyone is open to it, but you know, most people are accepting of it because it is part of our culture. Yeah.
Very nice. And what do you feel personally about that?
Personally, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Man,
You
I'm
know,
sorry. You know,
personally,
this means
I
a
feel
lot
like
to me, man. I'm coming to South Africa, man.
should come through.
Man, that's what's up. Julian, real quick, man. Like, how does that make you feel knowing that you can, you know, be in a polygamous relationship out there? Are you more comfortable with that?
Can you say one more time?
Are you comfortable with that, being in a polygamous relationship more so than just, you know, having a solo girl? I know I am personally.
I actually promote it, man. It's just I feel like if you're gonna do it, you gotta get two of the same race women, bro. Like I wouldn't do like a black and then a colored or a mulatto or a mixed, as we would call it in America. I would do two black, or I would do two colors. And then on one of my videos, on my YouTube, I actually interviewed a woman who was colored and she was down with the whole polygamy thing. I know a bunch of colored women. For all my brothers out there who like that Latina look and that, you know, that Indian look, the colored women is where you're gonna want to go. You know, and then, you know, for my brothers who like the chocolate and the whites, we got all that here. But as far as the polygamy, yeah, bro, like I promote it, but I mean, I move around too much to be trying to juggle two chicks at one time. So I kind of I be chilling a lot of the time, you know.
Okay. And now as far as a polygamous relationship, if you decide to get married, do you have to have like two homes, or you can be in the same home?
I actually know a guy who's he's Muslim, but he's like that Middle Eastern type of vibe. He's not black. He has two wives, and he has like a big house, and they all just stay in there. He's looking for a third right now, so yeah, they typically all stay in the same house. And he got like a colored wife, and then he got a white wife right now. And he was like looking for a black one, so he was just trying to like, he was doing something that you know, in my mind, I feel like, man, that's something I would like to do, but you know, just to see how he was managing it, I don't think I'll be able to be honest with you.
So you think you would like maybe like that more stuff have like separate houses?
I feel like personally, man, I would probably just do one chick and then like have like maybe like a side chick, cause I don't know, just hanging around him and seeing how it went down. It was just, I don't know, it just seemed like a lot to like on a daily basis, cause you know it seemed fun, but like just imagine on a daily basis just two chicks, like constant that, you know, that's two. Let me see. That's two sets of emotions, man. That's two sets of bills to pay, because you know he's like the bread one. Like his wives don't work. Like his people got money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just seemed like a lot for me, man.
Okay, I got another question. Do you have a YouTube channel? You do have a YouTube channel, that's right.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna put the link when we finish. I'm gonna put the link in the description of the YouTube channel because you've been dropping
Okay.
some good content, bro. I've been seeing it in the group.
Man, I'm trying, bro. That YouTube stuff ain't easy, man. Like I'm really trying, man. It's like if I post too many women, then I got people in the comment like, "Oh, you exploiting South African women." But then if I don't post no women, I don't get no views. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, man, what's a man to do?
Right. Okay, I got a question for Vix again. Let me ask you this, Vix. Let me put that on the soul layout. Like, how do you like for men to approach you? Do you mind for men just approach you straight up and just ask you for a date, or how does that work out there?
You heard him? He said, do you like being cold approached? Like, do you like guys walking straight up on you and ask you for a date? Like, how do you like to be approached?
Yo, it's tricky. I guess I like it you know what, I feel like I'm just down with anything. Like obviously now there's social media and everything, so why not use it? But even the cold approach is, I don't really mind it, it still has that special effect because it is the traditional way anyway. That's how we do it here, in South Africa usually. Well, at first before social media and everything. So it's, for me, I don't mind really. Anyway, it's cool. I don't mind it. Yeah.
Okay, and let me ask you this: as far as like dating standards, there for I would just say the average South African woman, are y'all looking for looks? Y'all looking for money, or you looking like for height? Like, what do you got? What are y'all really looking for in a man?
It's tricky. We all just prefer different things, so it just depends on which part of South Africa you're in. So if you go like to like the townships or the more rural side, obviously the woman there would be, they're more genuine, if I can put it like that. They'll like you for who you are, not exactly what you have. But if you're in the city, then you gotta have guap. You gotta have money because city women like money more than anything. Like it's moved from that tradition, that genuine, innocent attraction. It's more what you have. Now people like ballers and stuff. Women like to be seen. They want the rich guys. So it's more about
the damn Nigerians messed the game
yeah.
up.
The Nigerian boy,
Uh
the
oh.
Nigerian boys really ruined us because they showed us that there's money you can get, a whole lot of money. You can wear Gucci, you can wear Gucci scarf and carry a Gucci bag. So yeah, now the city girls just after money. They're after money more than anything.
I'm gonna chime in on that when you get done.
You know what?
I'm gonna chime in on that when you get done.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to say, Julian?
All right, so from the male point of view, man, like what she's saying is true to a certain extent, but that's when you're going like club girls, man. Like I did a video and I did like a social experiment. So I went out. I normally, bro, I'm from Florida, so I like wearing basketball jerseys and baseball jerseys. I went to the club like that. I got attention, but at the same time, it was kind of like they knew I was different, but still, I stood out. I was different than everybody else. But when I went to the club with designer, it was a whole different vibe, man. So I'm not gonna lie. But then yet again, I just did a video in a predominantly white club. Okay, I was also wearing designer in that club, so I did a video in a predominantly white club, a black club, and in a mixed race club.
Okay.
And so it really depends, man. Like if you're going for club girls or party girls, yeah, they gonna want you for the money. But I mean, for the most part, with me in general, I mean, I've met plenty of women who weren't, because I'm not that guy. I'm really not that guy, man. I'm not. I don't trick. I don't do that. I'm not saying anything wrong with it for fellas who do, because certain circumstances, cause for certain things. But I mean, yeah, she been legit. Like when it comes to going in them clubs and stuff. But like if you pulling up on a woman like in the mall or just like, cause I mean they everywhere, man. I really don't know how to explain it. You just pull up on a regular woman, man. You should be straight. Like I haven't had any issues as far as when it comes to spending money, bro. Like I'm a cheapskate, bro. Like I'm living over here. I don't, what I'm saying. I don't work over here or anything, so I just kind of just live off what I got. So it's like I don't really be doing that, and I don't feel like I've had any issues. But like what she's saying, I'm not disagreeing with it. Now you will find some that's like, they want the finer things, and it's a lot because of the Nigerians. They come here and they doing their scams, and they got that big money. You know what I'm saying? So they in there
Right.
buying. You in the club, you in the club, you get your little bottle of Ciroc or something. They got 5 bottles of Ace of Spades coming in. Like,
Oh
I'm
man.
telling you, but some of these folks, and then there's rich black regular Africans, like regular
Uh-huh.
black South Africans with money. So it's just it's not like going to like it's not like going to Cartagena or Medellin or some stuff where they know you the foreigner. Over here, man. It's a survival of the fittest in some situations.
To go back, hold on. What we got going on here? Hold on, give me a second. To go back to what you were saying earlier about the four different type of groups. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So how is it with the interracial thing as far as because you say you went to like a white club, like do because we hear so much about apartheid and racism in South Africa. Do black people like date whites out there?
Yes, they do. I
Mhm.
see more so black women with white men more than
Mhm.
I see. But now we was just actually talking about this earlier. She said where she's from Joburg. I'm in Cape Town, and Joburg is predominantly black, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you're gonna see more black on white relations out there. But see here in Cape Town, now granted, see this is how it is. I see black women with white men, but it's always like an unattractive white man. Like I ain't seen like a black woman with a dude who looked like he get women. So it's kind of like that notion like he got money and he taken care of. She went with the best option. But when it
Mhm.
comes to black men, when I see them with women now, it's always a nice looking white girl. So it's not like
Mhm.
he's settling. So when a black man get
Mhm.
a white girl out here, most definitely. And with the colors thing, yeah, the color girls are easy, especially if you're American. Colors they really big, which are the mixed race people. They really big into the American culture. So all you pretty much gotta do is be American. I mean, just us being American, you really don't have to do much, man. See, with the Nigerians, yeah, they Nigerian, but they gotta have money. See, we can come over here and just be
Mm.
regular Joes and get and pull women, man. Just
Mhm.
off our accent and the way we carry ourselves alone.
Mhm. Mhm. And for the most part, does like everybody out there speak English?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like they speak multiple languages, man.
Mhm.
Like I mentioned before, I've been approached. I mean, you asked me about interracial. I forgot to say this earlier, but I've been approached by at least 3 or 4 white women that were decent looking. But that's just not my thing. I
Mhm.
like brown skin to dark skin or whatever. So, but yes, so white women will come up to you if they're attracted to you. So yes, that interracial thing is there. And what did you just ask me?
Um. Damn. What do I did ask you? I had another question lined up for you. Uh. I forgot what I asked you did just now. But real quick, man, I want to ask you. What did I say? No, it was just about interracial dating. It was just about that, as far as the colors and all that good stuff. But my next question is, brother, is like, how is the food out there? Like, is it like an adjustment you have to make? Is the food good? Like, what do you think
No,
about the food
bro,
out
you,
there?
you gotta. So 90% of Africa has been colonized by Europeans. So everywhere you go,
Hmm.
there's going to be Europeans bringing European stuff over there. So you can go in
Hmm.
town and they got like Cape Town is what I call African America, bro.
Oh.
It's literally America to the T. Like you gonna be subjected to some racism here, but you're subjected to racism everywhere as a black man. Like I've
Hmm.
dealt with it in South America, I dealt with it in Asia. So as a black man, you're gonna get that anywhere. But here, bro, you can go. They got McDonald's, they got Burger King, they got pizza restaurants. Like I went to an Italian restaurant and it was an actual Italian that owned it. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So there's Chinese restaurants. Like I said, I put all this stuff on my YouTube to give people an idea of what's really going on in Africa. Because what the media puts out there, man, it's totally different. Like it blew my mind when I got here. because I was like, I wasn't always like big pro black or whatever, but I had a thing for like mixed race girls, man. So when I seen that they were here, I caught the first thing smoking, and I was like, sheesh. But when it comes to food, man, they got Subway, they got all the same stuff we got in America, man. And plus their own, like stuff that they have here, their own African traditional food, plus, the European stuff. They were conquered by the Dutch, so they got like a lot of chocolate and all that stuff if you into sweets and stuff like that.
Okay, okay. And how is their traditional food? Do you like it? Is it good?
Um, it depends. Like Nigerians, they use a lot of spice in their food.
Hmm.
South Africans, um, their food is pretty simple, bro. It's literally like meat with their own seasonings. Like this place is really close to India, so I feel like they use like a lot of curry on stuff. Now it depends on if you eating white South African food, colored South African food, or black South African food. I kind of feel like all their stuff tastes different. Just like if you was to go to a white person house in America and you'd be like, damn, there ain't no seasoning on this. You know what I'm saying? It's essentially the same thing.
Okay, okay. Nice. And is it like uh traditional or customary for the women to cook for the men there as well?
Yeah, man. They do. So how I say this? I'll let you ask her what her opinion is on that. But for me, man, like I said, hey, I don't do nothing up in here, man. I refuse to be dating a woman or messing around with a woman, and I gotta clean up in here.
Uh-huh.
Man, shit. Man, look, look, man. Hey, man. I I don't know how to tell it or how to say it, but man, this is Africa, man, where women
Uh-huh.
are traditionally taught to be submissive to their man. Now, obviously, this is the Western world is taking over everywhere, so you will find some, what do they call it, feminists who like, man, what you cook your own? You might find that here. I haven't, I haven't personally, but yeah, man, they cook, they clean,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
they do everything that they supposed to, man. Like I haven't had any issues with like and the whole shut up in this thing, man. Like I don't really
Hmm.
have that whole talking back that that you may get in
Hmm.
America from a black woman. So nah, none of that, man.
Okay, I got a question here from the chat. They just asking how far is that plane ride? How far is the plane ride there?
Man, whew. It's like going to Thailand, bro. It was like 20 hours, man. But
20 hours?
I flew the cheapest route. So I mean,
Hmm.
it took me longer. You feel me? Um, you go to, but the crazy thing is, I got to stop in like the Middle East, which was pretty dope. So I got to chill in like
Hmm.
Qatar for a little bit. So it was a long flight, but I mean, it's a flight. Once you get off, that's the hard part. You feel me? Once you
Hmm.
get here, bro, I'm telling you, Cape Town's gonna welcome you with open arms.
Okay, nice, nice. And I got a question for Vix. Now, in some of these foreign countries, women are date, American men in hopes of going back to the States and like starting a new life and getting money as far as education. Is it like that out there in South
He
Africa?
asking women over here date American men so they can go back to America.
You made it play like that.
Go back to America. They've never even been.
Yeah, well, no, not go, no, so they can go back to America with the man, not so they can go back to
Oh,
America.
okay. No, we don't date them. We don't date American men so that we can go to America. We just date them because we think they're cool. And
Okay.
also, obviously, they look different and we like how they look. So I think it has to do with that. And if it happens that he takes you with, then, that's a bonus. But
See, I like that. I like that. That's what's up.
yeah, but that's not the reason why we date them, no.
Okay, so when you date, you want to women are not dating, just for a come up out there. You really want to, have a genuine relationship, basically.
What's he saying?
Could you repeat that one more time, bro?
Like women date out there for genuine relationships for the most part.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. For the most part, yeah. For the most part, like we date for, it's just genuine, really. It's just liking a person,
Hmm.
just being attracted to them. It's more of that more than anything. Yes, you do get obviously those girls that would rather date you because of what you have, but it's not always the case. It's not even the main reason. Most of the time, it's just to keep it real.
Okay, and let me ask you. You say you from Johannesburg. Do you think that guys should visit to Johannesburg first time out there, or Cape Town?
Is you asking me which one I prefer?
Well, he said asking you which one should guys go to first.
Which what?
Which city should guys go to first, Joburg or Cape Town?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna vouch for Joburg. You should
Hmm.
totally come to Joburg because it's happening. Yeah, if it kind of depends on your mood, you know. If you're more like chilled person, you know, like chilled vibes, not really into the fast life, then you should definitely come to Cape Town first. But then if you like, you know, that vibe, that city life, that business, then you should definitely Joburg is the place for you because Joburg, you know, it's the city that never sleeps for real. It's so
Hmm.
busy, it's hectic.
It's the New York. It's the New
Yeah,
York of South Africa, and I'll say Cape Town is probably like the Miami.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
you
and
Cape Town is where you're gonna get all your foreign girls, your mixed races and your white
we
girls.
do also get them in
Yeah, you
Joburg.
get them in Joburg, but see, it's a different class system here. You know what I'm saying? Since it's more whites here
Yeah,
than it is in
in
Joburg.
Joburg.
Joburg is mostly black, and then Durban is Indian, right?
Yeah.
okay, and as far as like which one is like a more like I'm not gonna say cheap, but like reasonable city? Is Cape Town more expensive than Johannesburg? Like as far as the price, the price of the food and rent and all that good stuff.
Hey, go lay down. What'd you say, bro? That damn dog, man.
No, you good, man. As far as the budget goes, like is Cape Town more expensive than Johannesburg, or Johannesburg a little bit cheaper?
What did you
He
say?
says Cape Town more expensive than Joburg.
Yeah, Cape Town is actually more expensive because if you compare the rent of just the CBDs, it doesn't make sense. So in Joburg, if you move away from the CBD, that's when you pay more rent. Like if you go to the suburbs, that's where it's actually expensive. But then in Cape Town, even the CBD is not affordable. For instance, in Joburg, you can get a flat for like 3.5 thousand rand a
Hmm.
month for a bachelor flat. And then in here that you'd have to like pay 5-6 grand for a bachelor pad. So it's definitely more expensive in Cape Town than it is in
Shit.
Joburg.
Now if you want to live by the beach, boy, shit,
Yeah, so if you after
they
the
busting
beach,
heads by the water, man.
yeah.
Okay, so Julian, real quick,
Yes,
how
sir.
much is like an average one bedroom apartment out there?
Okay, so it depends. So like if you're trying to if you don't mind living like in town, like not downtown, but like in the regular like I'll say like parklands, you can get like a crib for or one bedroom for like $400. But
Okay,
see,
nice.
I chose to be sedity and live by the beach. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So over around this way, it go from like 7 to shoot all the way up because it's some rich folks on this side. You feel me?
Right,
But
right.
yeah, man, you can literally find a crib over here, and Parklands is pretty safe. So I mean, for $400, man, that's decent. But like I mean, it fluctuates just where you live in. You can live some places in town that are pretty cheap. Right above the nightlife. But then, you come a little bit further up, then it's more expensive, or you have to worry about hearing all the ruckus and stuff all night. You know what I'm
Okay, and how is the exchange rate out there? Is it a strong exchange
saying?
rate for the American dollar? Is it a strong
It's
exchange?
15 to 1.
15 to 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is like a average meal, will run you in American?
Okay. Yeah. So
Decent little
I just did a
restaurant.
video yesterday where I went and I spent $100 at the grocery store, and I literally filled up my refrigerator, and I had some left over. You know what I'm saying? I had some
Hmm.
bread left over, so I went and got all the essentials. But an average meal, man, I'll say you can get a full meal. It depends on if you're going to, like a five-star restaurant, or if you're going to McDonald's. You get like a McDonald's meal for like $2-3, and then you go. I did like eating at the most expensive place I could find in Cape Town, or one of them, anyways, and it ran me. I bought like a bottle of wine, and like it was like a sushi place or something, and it was like I think, man, it ran me like $50, man, and it was like
Hmm.
top notch. It was. I'm calling it top notch because it was where all the old white people was eating at. So I felt like this. You know what I mean? So yeah, and it was like around $50 to 60. I can't really remember, man. It's on my page or whatever. But yeah, man, it's decent, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the average date for two, how much would that run you?
All right, so yeah, like I said, so that when I did that video, I was with one of my little shorties or whatever. So like I said, um, yeah, about it. That was a five. That was like a 4 star or something like that. So it ran me like 50, but it just depends. Like I said, it depends on where you go, man. But like I'm trying to give you accurate numbers. Like if you're going to McDonald's, like I say, man, $3 for one person's meal, so it'll be six total. If you're going to like a pizza place, man, you get like a little $3-4 big dish deep dish pizza, or
Mm-hmm.
like as far as like going on dates, I went mini golfing one time. That thing mini golfing like putt putt or whatever, it was like $5.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What stuff that I normally do? Going to the all right. So I did a video where I went to the club and I bought a bottle. So I bought a bottle. I tried to get the what was it? What's Rick Ross? I tried to get the Bel Air. They didn't have it,
Mm-hmm.
so I ended up going with a bottle of Jaeger, and that was like 13,000 rand. So it was
Mm-hmm.
like $80 because this was like in the club. You know how they do in the club or whatever. So the night out, me and my little shawty went to like multiple clubs or whatever. So we went to like 3 clubs that night, and we was in VIP, and I spent like $100, but I went to like 4 different clubs, and I was always in the spot where the spotlight, like VIP and stuff like that. So you could have a decent, like literally, man, you could live here if you manage your bread right, you could live here off of $800 a month. So that's with rent. And I say I got a car. I bought me a car since I've been here so long. I got
Mm,
me a little
nice.
old school Mercedes, a little 95 for like $2,000. And I ain't had no problems with it. But you could literally live here in Cape Town for a month to month basis. Like my girl, she spent like to live at her, or not my girl, but one of my shorties, just to for the month, she spends like around what was it? Shoot, like $50 to feed her for the whole month. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Mm-hmm.
go to like the regular grocery store and don't go to like the organic stores or like the high end grocery stores, like you know how what we got back in the States, like Sprouts or those luxury grocery stores. You
Mm-hmm.
know
Mm-hmm.
it'll be cheaper. But yeah, off of $800 a month, 400 for 400 to 500 for rent, and then 400 for leisure and food and stuff, you'll be good.
Okay, cool, cool. I want to give a shout out to Montana GA. I guess that's Montana, Georgia, for the $5 super chat. I got a question from you from Darius Harper. Maybe Vince can answer this. He asked, "Is Black American entertainment big out there? Like music and movies? I heard Fresh Prince of Bel Air and Boondocks were very popular there."
I think this might be a question for her because I don't. It's right here.
Oh yeah, totally. We are totally obsessed with American entertainment. Well, Black American entertainment. We're groupies. Like y'all are sent. You literally you set the trends, and we follow. So everything. Well, most of our entertainment also is just like inspired by Black American entertainment. Like we're big on everything, from the artists to the movies to everything, all that entertainment. Yeah, it is very popular. Very.
And have you seen the Fresh Prince?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
so you haven't heard that one. Okay.
I haven't. But it was they were advertising it all over. It's just that I just didn't, watch it. But yeah,
Okay, and who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite singer?
what's his name?
What's your favorite rapper and your favorite singer?
Oh my God.
I'm thinking he's talking about American, not South African
Yeah,
rappers.
obviously.
All right.
My favorite rapper is Drake. I like
Oh,
Kendrick as well. I like J. Cole. Oh, there's a lot. I'll never finish. And then my favorite artists are Beyonce, Rihanna, her. Um, I also like the white girls also, Katy Perry.
Oh, you good.
Yeah, so
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta have a little flavor in your mix.
yeah, he said
Right,
that.
right. So in the clubs, do they play a lot of American music, Julian?
Yeah, definitely. They play a lot of like hip hop and trap music. So all those like famous, well, artists that are really big here would be obviously your but they're big everywhere. Your Kendricks, your J. Cole's, your Migos, your ASAPs,
I
all of
heard
those
Kodak.
people.
I heard Kodak Black the other day. You know I'm a Florida boy, so yeah, they play Kodak over here. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
play
it was a
everyone.
vibe.
Everyone who's hot in America, we play them. We really like Black American entertainment.
They got BET over here, so they watch all the movies that we don't be watching in America.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
we
they
like
got BT over
but
there. Oh Lord. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, hey Julian, I appreciate you coming on. Vix, I appreciate you coming on.
What do you
Let
say?
me see if I got any more questions before we go ahead and cancel on out.
Hey, I can't hear you, bro.
I was just saying, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it on up, bro. I appreciate you coming on the show,
All right, my man.
giving us good
Appreciate this.
information. Can we get one? Can we get
Yeah.
one more dance, a goodbye dance from Vix, real quick? I'm gonna put it on the
Oh,
solo.
they'll do your thing. They want to see you.
Nice, nice, nice.
Hey
All right,
man,
well,
can I let me say one last thing, man?
yeah,
Hey,
go
and
ahead,
when
bro.
I
Go ahead.
post up about South Africa, man, y'all boys don't be coming out with the Colombia stuff. Like, man, I thought BMT was supposed to be showing other black men a new way. It was a dude who posted a
Mhm,
video about Paris, man, or like some videos and some photos of Paris, and it was fire. I never been to
mhm.
Europe, and I thought that was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I get tired of every time I go on there, all I see is Colombia, this, Colombia, that. I'm like, sheesh,
Mhm.
man, I'm ready to see something else, man.
Right,
Like
right.
so when I go somewhere, when Trey Brown or Rob, the other guy Bowers post something, and y'all be like, man, that girl don't look like this. I'm like, man, come on, man. I like to see it. Some of us like
Right.
to see it.
Yeah,
Give
man,
us a
me
break.
too.
Some of us like
Yeah, me
chocolate.
too. Yeah, most definitely, man. Like that was the whole point. And that's why I came down here to Brazil because I want to keep, this is about international travel. Colombia is good, but we want to see, all different types of countries, man. We want to see exotic women from
Definitely,
all over the
definitely.
world.
I thought those Paris vibes was dope, man. But like
Mhm.
most of the time when I get on there, all I see is like Colombian hookers everywhere. I'm like,
Right.
man, come on, man. Like, I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them. Some of them look good, but I'm like, sheesh, man.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, every now and again, somebody will throw some Thailand or some what else? Some Thailand or some Filipinos in there or something like that. But I mean,
Hmm.
shit, everything is Colombia, Colombia, Colombia. Like,
You know
dang.
what? But you know what it is too, man. It's the pandemic has shut down so many. A lot of people are not familiar with some of the restrictions, so they just kind of keep it in Colombia and DR right now because of all the travel
Yeah.
regulations.
Oh
And,
yeah,
a lot of
DR is
cats don't
another
want to
one I
get
see a
vaccinated.
lot of. I see, but see, I done been over there so many times. I'd be biased if I say I didn't like that one because I done been there too many times. But
Mhm.
Colombia, man, I'm like, sheesh, man, these damn, this need to be BMC, Black Men Colombia or something like that, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of
But
people
man, I
posting
appreciate you having
in
me on
Colombia.
here, giving me a platform to show off the different side of things. Cause we don't get to see too many chocolates on there like that. But hey, you feel me? I appreciate that, bit dog.
Oh, no problem at all, man. Appreciate you coming on. We're gonna do a part 2 soon, man.
Hey man, next time I have some, I might get something mixed up so y'all can get y'all a little light skin thing on.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna leave your channel in the description, bro.
I appreciate it, bit dog.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right. Shout out to Julian, man. That was a really good episode. That was a really good interview, man. Shout out to Julian. I'm gonna catch you super chats, and we're gonna go ahead and end the show. Shout out to my dude Rob of No Excuse Entertainment with the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that, brother. As always, he says, "What's up, fellas? Y'all know Durban, my favorite spot. What's the word on Visa overnight? Oh, I didn't catch that last part. My bad, Rob. He's already gone, but I inbox you the information. I ask him, okay? Shout out to Darius Harper with a $2 super chat. He says, "Is polygamy legal or okay over there?" Yeah, man. You can actually go to the beginning of this video of this interview, and we talk about polygamy most definitely. out there. And it is definitely legal out there. All right. So once again, man, hope you enjoyed the video, the interview. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the merch store. Link is in the description. And if you want to see more detailed, uncut interviews and videos, make sure you check out the Patron, the Black Men Travels Patreon as well. All right. Peace, fellas.